First I want to make a little bit of a introduction. Before I'm going to show these amazing smartphones, it's storming outside, so sorry for the background noise. Um, by the way, yesterday's video was filmed the day before that because I got new Wi-Fi yesterday. Now I can upload my videos in like 5 minutes, so it's super nice and it's way more fun to download stuff off the internet. So really nice. Now we'll be making even more videos and I will upload them even earlier. So yeah, that's a nice touch. Um, yeah, I don't know anything else to say. Here are the two phones that I got that I told you about yesterday. The video that was from the day before that. We'll get to this thing in a second. I absolutely really wanted this phone. This is a HC Sensation XE. It's in pretty rough shape. We'll get to that later. I bought these off a marketplace for $10. Yes, the same marketplace we took a look at a really long time ago when I wanted to take a look at a phone for my collection. I bid it on a phone lot. For all the smartphones, which were like free smartphones, but they never responded back because someone already bid $20 on it, and I wanted to spend like $15. I spent the $15 including the shipping, so that's pretty cheap for this phone at least. You probably remember the bricked phone collection and custom ROM phone collection that I made a really long time ago. You probably, if you were a early viewer, you probably remember that I showed this phone, but then with a different back cover and that. Well, that was a bricked HC Sensation XE. It was in amazing condition, better condition than this thing sadly, but it never turned on. I tried it. I was 2 weeks trying to get that thing to work, but it was hard bricked and the motherboard is cooked. This thing, on the other hand, it does some interesting stuff. It does not work, spoiler alert, but it does do some pretty crazy stuff, to be real honest. Let's turn this bad boy on. I really want this phone for a really long time. There we go, with the Beats audio. So what I got here, the battery was bad in this thing, and the back cover isn't that good. So you're probably thinking, well, why are you taking all the parts out of that other AC Sensation XE? Well, the other XE is gone now. It was my friend's dad's phone, so I gave it back to him, obviously. But he said, hey, just take all the parts that you need for it. So I got the normal Sensation back cover. I don't know what that is, but this is a normal Sensation back cover. It was a Sensation XE. Trust me. I googled the motherboard. It was a XE, but for some reason it has the normal Sensation back cover. And this is the battery that came with this one, but it's ever so slightly botched and it's really bad. It's pretty darn trash and it drains fast. Currently, the battery from the other XE's in it, and it's really nice. The battery life is way better now. So yeah, I absolutely really wanted one of these, and now I got one. And I also got this back cover, which is in like immaculate condition. It's like almost brand new. Although the volume buttons popped out, that's my fault. I have no idea how that came, but this one also does have the volume buttons, so yeah. See, it's just the whole frame of the phone. I know it looks really weird. I really wanted one of these with the red accent still on it, cause these I just thought that this was a normal Sensation XE back cover, but all the accents were just gone. But no, this is a normal Sensation back cover. To my surprise, this feels a lot more like plastic. I actually don't really like this. I actually like this matte aluminum finish a little more, but I'm not using this back cover daily because it's in that good condition. I'll be using this when I take this phone to vacation, or I just don't want it. If I'm going to some place where I just don't want this phone to break, I'll take this cover with me. Although it's in better condition, I'll just do it because I don't want to break this back cover. These are super expensive. These are $60 just for this one. I'm not kidding, and $70 for the white one. Absolutely ridiculous price. So it's super nice that I have a spare one, although this one is a little bit clunky. It's way better than having this huge gouge in it with some metal. So enough gambling. For the review, I'm just gonna put on the sensation thing. So if I put this on, it just looks like I just fixed my friend's old Sensation. But no, I'm just gonna put this one on for the video because otherwise you guys may get confused. So that's way better. It's not in the best condition ever. It has a lot of scuffs. The back is in pretty good shape. The rubber is in excellent shape. Although there are quite a lot of scuffs on here. I don't know if you can see that. But this piece is totally alright. I really love this red camera lens. It looks absolutely amazing. But it was also kind of disappointing because the other Sensation XE that did not work had a brand new screen. It looked so good. Uh, it looked like brand new because these ridges, this is like outwards curved, and I really love that. It made this phone look real cool. And when you put it on a table, it just won't scratch unless these pieces. So yeah, this one is quite scratched up, but it is Corning Gorilla Glass, which is nice, but it is quite scratched up. But the phone at least perfectly works fine, and I can just put on this back cover. I actually like this one more. If this one had the red accents, then I would have absolutely worn this one on this phone. Battery life is okay. I did a benchmark on it, but this phone has quite going down in terms of performance. Battery life is fixed now. It's way better and it's not bulging. Because when I pressed a little hard on the LCD, you could see that the LCD was not liking the bulging of the battery. So I fixed that. Now it's way stronger. No Facebook. No, I don't want any Facebook. It's running Android's ice cream sandwich, which is absolutely my favorite Android version ever. The animations are just nice and quick. It's just such a nice operating system. I also like Jelly Bean. It's a little bit quirkier, but I think I like this just more. The Sense UI is a little bit stripped down from the ridiculously skinned Android 2.3 Gingerbread. Like, for example, on my Desire Z, oh my god, this phone is so old. I have this phone like for 2 years, and I absolutely love it still. Although battery life really sucks, and sometimes it randomly shuts down on me when I click this keyboard in. I wanted it because it's the only phone ever with this beautiful hinge with this beautiful keyboard. But yeah, the main letdown on this thing is I don't actually know. Yeah, it's actually the operating system because the Play Store is not supported anymore in Android 2.3, which it was back in the day. I got the Play Store on this, although it does support it officially, which is also a nice thing. Anyways, this phone perfectly works, and I absolutely love the UI. You can do the little that. I absolutely love that. This is the newest HTC phone I have, but some apps literally crash, and the RAM is definitely a big downside. I thought it would have like 600 megabytes, but no, it definitely does not, which really sucks. It has just 500 megabytes. Don't get fooled by that. I don't know why this one has that background. Yeah, you can know my password. Um, Main changes is this. I absolutely love this, but no, it's not done on this anymore. But yeah, it's not that much different. Android ice cream sandwich from this. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna show that because otherwise you guys can see my email. It says error for Google account sign in. So yeah, one day just all my Android 2.3 devices just crashed on my Google account, and I could have never recovered one. I even started a emulator on Android 2.3, and none of them want to log in. You minimally need so ice cream sandwich, and maybe you can get on Android Honeycomb, your Play Store, but I'm not totally sure. I have no idea why Google has done this, but yeah, great phone overall. It's just really usable, although the camera is quite a quite a bit of a disappointment. This is just a normal Sensation XE in pretty darn rough shape, to be real honest. But I'm not gonna buy a new back cover. I'll just use this one. This one is free. Anything beyond this, look at that, man. Oh my god, that's high quality. Absolutely, build quality on HTC phones is it's superior. This is just made out of metal. This was their mid-range phone, and it turns on again. It's made out of aluminum and all that, and this one is also no different, no exception. Just premium metal design. Although this feels way more like plastic, which really sucks. This feels a lot like aluminium. This feels way more premium, but it could also just be me that this is just not used as much. So we'll get to the white phone now. Here's this cheapo thing, which reminds me of the Arco 70 Copper because it has the same crappy plastic back cover. This one doesn't work. Sadly, it just does not. It's bricked. I saw a tutorial on YouTube from a stupid Indian that said that you have to unplug a cable in here, but my unit doesn't have a cable here, so yeah. And the buttons are lost, but I still have them though. Don't worry. I think I have them here somewhere. Oh shit! I think the buttons are actually gone. And the reason that this is botched, we'll get to that in a second. This is HTC Desire 516 dual SIM, and it's broken because a lot of these units tend to fail. I didn't ask you to start up. Anyways, this one, this is actually a HTC phone with almost barely stock Androids. This is like absolutely almost barely stock. We'll get off the back cover. It has a Snapdragon 200, a gig of RAM, a 900 milliamp hour, 1900 milliamp hour battery, 5 megapixel camera, and a VGA front. This is like huge to be relaunched. This phone is huge when I picked it up, and although it's nowhere near as thick and big as my phone, this is the biggest HTC phone I've ever felt, and I was impressed by it. It's absolutely huge, 5-inch screen. I just don't know why. I'm using a 6.2-inch screen here, and it looks a little bit tiny compared to this. I have no idea why it does that, but this battery also tends to be huge. 1900 milliamp hour battery, that's quite great. A crazy thing is, this thing's, I got this thing on the power bank while I was taking it apart, and yeah, this happened. I'll fix that, don't worry, I'll fix that. And the thing started randomly vibrating. It just didn't stop vibrating after like 30 seconds. And I can show you that it does that. I'll get a micro USB cable here. When you take out the battery and put it on the charger without a battery, it just does that, but mine had a battery in it. So yeah, and the bad thing is this one doesn't have a notification LED, so you'll never know when it works. But yeah, don't trust any stupid Indian phone tutorials, they're just fake. They're using other phones. They're just super annoying people. And yeah, I clearly saw that he was using a different phone because he had the HTC logo on the bottom. Oh, that's sad. It's not vibrating now. Sometimes it does that, and it's quite funny. And actually, you can use this phone as a vibrator if you want. Let's just plug it in again. When I plug it into my computer, it does it every time. Trust me. I have no idea why I'm plugging it into this stupid power bank. Let's just plug it into my more powerful power bank. It has two ports on it, a Qualcomm port and a normal one. And this one has a Qualcomm CPU, so that's a good thing. Not new enough that it supports quick charge. Yeah, it's vibrating. See? I don't know if you can hear that, but oh, that's a really poor vibrator. It's vibrating. Nothing on the screen though. Yeah, you can definitely hear that. It's still doing its thing. Yeah, that's really loud. Talking about vibrators, the cable that should have been here was not there. The thing that was here was the vibrator. It's vibrating, it just doesn't stop. I guess that's great. Let's let it go for a minute. Let's just see how long it will take before the thing explodes. Still vibrating. Sorry if you're finding it annoying. But it also does it when I put in a different battery. So this battery might be a little messed up. I don't know. Anyways, I think 15 bucks is like perfect for this phone. Especially with the parts I got from the other one. New battery is absolutely great. So yeah. Oh my god, it's vibrating. It's so annoying. Anyways, this one is actually pretty nice to have. I'm not gonna root it or anything because maybe it could get bricked again. So, two new phones in my collection. This one has an 8 megapixel camera, which is quite disappointing. I just don't know why. It's just way worse than the Galaxy S2 for some reason. A Snapdragon S3 overclocked from 1.2 to 1.5 gigahertz, which is really nice. Also, one of the reasons why I bought this because it has the better processor than the normal Sensation. And yeah, it's just a really nice phone to have. And I got a free vibrator, I guess. So yeah. See y'all later. Hope you enjoyed the video.